Greetings, YouTube. One thing I've noticed quite a bit over the last few years is the degree of tribalism that is prevalent in the Republican Party and amongst the red caps. When one of their politicians is accused of something, and they're accused of things all the damn time, they circle the wagons and they defend them to the death, even if the person they are defending is morally bankrupt, utterly unethical, and a criminal. Someone who has confessed to assaulting women or raping them. They'll defend this person. Why? Because he is one of their own. And that's horrible. It's reprehensible. It's vile. But they assume that progressives do the same thing. So when you accuse one of their politicians of having done something, they will automatically throw up, well, what about X, Y, or Z? And the progressive response is, well, if you have credible evidence that X, Y, or Z has committed a similar crime, we want them prosecuted, and if found guilty, put into prison. The Epstein case is the best I can think of. People are like, well, that's going to draw in the Clinton. I'm like, okay, if Bill Clinton was involved with the trafficking of minor girls to be used as sex objects to rape them, I want him in prison where he should die from old age years from now. Yes, I want him arrested. If you have the evidence, arrest the man. Just because he's a progressive, and I don't think Bill Clinton's progressive, but people think of him as being in the progressive camp. But if you think he is, gone. Al Franken. I liked Al Franken as a politician. I really did. If I had been in his district, I would have voted for him. And then I find out that he's a friggin' assaulter. He is, in the vernacular that I've learned from British folks, a sex pest. He harasses women regularly and has done it for probably his entire adult life. He has no place in politics. We've moved past that as accepting it in society. So, bye, Al. I don't want him to stay just because he actually had some progressive policies that he endorsed. He had a progressive agenda, even if it was a mildly progressive agenda. Gone. Go away. I am not going to commit the same kind of tribalism that conservatives seem to adhere to so vehemently. And I don't get it. I don't understand why they can't see their own politicians are human and have failings, and when they do something that is a crime, they should be punished. Can someone explain that one to me? Is it just part of the whole socially conservative worldview? I mean, I think social conservatism is disease, so I will believe you if you tell me that. But this kind of tribalism is sick and twisted and really unhealthy, and not something that progressives engage in. At least no one I know that calls themselves progressive does. So, somebody explain the conservative tribalism to me. I'd like to know what it is. In the meantime, if a progressive person has done something that's criminal, throw him in prison.